This is Tillman's take, and today is Thursday. We're going to do the picks for the AFC and NFC championship game for the right to go to the Super Bowl. And these are my picks, and discuss these two matchups both on Sunday. We have the Patriots at the Chiefs. Now, in this matchup, I didn't think the Patriots would be there. I didn't think that the Patriots would beat the Chargers last week, but they beat the Chargers in convincing fashion to me. And the Chiefs won their game against the Colts in Arrowhead, 31-13. In this matchup, I think it'll be close for some time in this matchup. I think New England will keep it close. But in the end, the Chiefs will pull away to advance to the Super Bowl. Yes, I think Mahomes will get it done. I know he's a young and upcoming quarterback, but nobody can deny the fact that the man had a great season. He had a great playoff game last week against the Colts. And I think it's his time, even though it's very early in the season, or his career rather. I think Williams and Ware will wear down the Patriots by committee running the football. And I think the Chiefs will get it done, and they'll have a mixture of offense with Robinson and Watkins, and you got Tyreek Hill, and you got Kelsey, the best tight end in football. So in this matchup, I picked the I picked the Chiefs in this matchup. I'm going to say 35-26. And I think what will happen in this matchup, I think the Chiefs will have a big quarter. They came out of the gate in the matchup last week against the Colts, had a big first quarter, and that set the tone for that matchup. So I like, again, the Chiefs in this matchup, 35-26. And then in the other matchup, the Rams at the Saints. Two 13-3 teams during the 16-game season. We know both these teams played, I say about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago in New Orleans. And New Orleans handed the Rams their first loss of the season. In that matchup, I think it was 45-35. And the Rams actually was losing that game by 21 points in New Orleans and almost came back with a chance to win that game. Well, of course, both teams will go back and look at film, clean things up, try not to make the same mistakes that each team made on offense and defense collectively. I'm going to go with the Rams in this matchup, and I'll tell you why. Now, last week against the Eagles, the Eagles jumped all over the Saints. It could have been rust. It could have been different factors. The Eagles couldn't score no more points after the first quarter. They were up 14-0 after the first quarter, which I blame Schwartz as well as Doug Peterson. I don't blame Jeffries for the loss last week because it should not have come down to that play. Yes, he missed the ball, went through his hands, and tipped off his hands, and then it got picked off by Lattimore, which sealed the game. But it should not have come to that. All the Eagles had to do was score at least maybe another 7 to 10 points, and they win that game between 1 to 4 points. They couldn't put 10 points on the board between the second and third quarter. 14 points to open the game, and nothing after that. Schwartz kept playing the zone coverage, and Drew Brees in the second half ate it up with a lot of Michael Thomas, as well as Kamara catching it and running it. He never adjusted. Also, the Saints, defensively, got up tighter on the Eagles' receivers. So the Eagles put themselves in a position to win that game, but I blame Peterson and Schwartz for that loss last week in New Orleans. Well, I'm going to tell you what. You New Orleans fans and New Orleans, the Saints, if you start off slow in this matchup against the Rams, you will get smoked in New Orleans. I like the Rams in this matchup. I know the Saints are tough at home. I know the Saints just beat the Eagles, and I know the Saints beat the Rams. Like I said, a month and a half, 2 months ago. I like the Rams in this one. I like a 33-31 game. Both these teams average between 30 to 33 points a game. I just have a feeling in this one, I think the Rams could win it, and I would give, if I'm the Rams, I'd give the Saints defense a heavy dose of C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley, just like you did with the Eagles, and see what happens. Now I know the Saints, they got Kamara and they got Ingram, two bad backs themselves. But in this matchup, of course, I'd like to see the Rams get there with a young quarterback in Goff against Mahomes. But if the Saints go on to win, then you'll have the veteran Drew Brees in the Super Bowl against a young talent, possibly in Mahomes. So this is Tillman's take. That's my 2 picks for the 2 championship games. Once again, the Patriots, or not the Patriots, I keep saying the Patriots, but the Chiefs winning 35-26, and the Rams winning at the Saints 33-31. So hit like, and subscribe to Tillman's Take. You NFL fans, have a great Thursday, and talk to you soon. I'm out.